Home is a place to laugh, learn, and play, and a place where everyone should always feel safe. That's why at Kidda, we believe that protecting children from house fires is everyone's cause. This Fire Safety Month, join us in our mission to help families everywhere learn about fire safety so we can help keep children safe at home and ensure lots more laughs in the future. Learn about the importance of smoke alarms and creating your own home fire safety plan at causefораlarm.org.
Hello, Critter Protectors. Mr. Jim here, and welcome to Kids Animal Stories, a place where there's always a mystery and adventure around every single corner. If you love critters of all shapes and sizes, I need you on our Critter Protector team. Join our adventure as we learn about critters from around the world and in our backyards. Well, my friends, are you ready for today's adventure? Me too! Let's go! On the last episode, we saw that Oswald and his brother went on quite the adventure to the surface of the ocean, and oh dear, it looks like there's a great white shark swimming right towards them. And remember, friends, this is a mystery episode, which means it's going to be up to you to solve the mystery of who is Oswald. If you haven't heard part 1, make sure that you listen to that first, because it has some really important clues. But let's see what happens next. Oswald and his brother kept looking for a spot they could fit in before that shark got any closer. All the crevices seemed to be way too small to get into.
The hiding spots all look too small. We're gonna have to try,
he told his brother. Quickly, Oswald and his brother both found small crevices in the rocks. With the help of their suction cups, they squeezed into them so well that the shark swam right by and didn't even see them.
Whoa, that was close,
said his brother.
Let's climb down from here and get back to the bottom of the ocean where it's safe.
Once Oswald couldn't see the shark anymore, he decided it was safe to pop his head out and pull his arm out one by one. Wow, that was a lot of arms coming out of those rocks. Did you count how many those were? Sounded like quite a bit more than the number of arms I have.
I don't think I want to go to the surface again. You were right, Oswald. It's not safe for us to be so close to the top of the water.
Once they were safely back on their coral reef, they both took a sigh of relief, and they both agreed to never go to the surface again.
We can still have a lot of fun, near the coral reef here. And it's much safer down here.
The coral reef was beautiful this time of day. It was full of clownfish, sea anemones, and a vast amount of colors. Truly was amazing.
Let's see if we can camouflage ourselves into the coral reef too,
said Oswald's brother. But before they could, suddenly a ginormous black animal turned and looked right at them. Oswald and his brother didn't have time to hide or even camouflage themselves. This very large animal looked so strange to them. They'd never seen anything like it before. It had big eyes and its whole body was black and shiny. Its hind legs had flippers on them, but there were no flippers on the front legs, and its back had a big rock that kept sending bubbles up to the surface. Hold on a second. What in the world kind of animal are they looking at right now? It's got flippers on its back legs, a big rock on its back that sends bubbles up, and wait, did you say a scuba diver? Oswald was starting to get really scared. This was no critter. It was a diver, a human diver. Before he could warn his brother, the diver reached out their hand and touched Oswald on one of his arms. Oswald didn't know what to think, but he was a bit curious now. What would that diver do? The diver took their hand and reached into a bag they had with them. They pulled out a colorful device that Oswald had never seen before. The diver placed it on the rock in front of Oswald and waited. Oswald had never seen so many colors before. The device didn't look scary at all. It looked a bit fun, actually. Slowly, he took one arm and reached for it. He touched it, and when he did, part of it moved closer to him. He reached for another part of it, and that part, too, moved to him.
Hey, this is fun.
By now, his brother had moved closer to see what Oswald was playing with. This thing had rings of colors all attached to it, and when they reached for them, each ring moved. The diver watched Oswald and his brother pull at the toy until, at last, each ring came off of the device.
That was the most fun I've had in ages.
Let's see if we can put the rings of color back on again. Oswald and his brother both grabbed a ring and with their suction cups slowly started to slide them back onto the device.
I wonder what this thing is. It's so fun.
When the divers saw that they had put the rings back on, they took out a tube out of their mouth and said, "Good job." It was hard to understand what the diver said because of all these bubbles that came out of its mouth. The diver then put the pipe back in their mouth and blew some bubbles and swam away. Hold on a second. Have you figured out who Oswald and his brother are? What kind of critters are they? Let's recap the clues. So, Oswald has arms and he can change colors. Wait a second. Do you think he's a chameleon? Yeah. Chameleons can change colors and they have arms and no, they don't have suction cups. And they don't live in the ocean. It's not a chameleon. What in the world could Oswald be? Wait a second. What did you say? You keep saying it over and over. An octopus? Wait a second. Is Oswald an octopus? Octopuses have arms, yes. They can change color, yes. They have suction cups, yes they do, and they live in the ocean. Holy smokes, you nailed it. Oswald and his brother are octopus, and it's actually really cool. Scientists like to scuba dive with octopus because they're very smart, and they like to observe octopus playing with toys to learn more about how they are in their natural surroundings. Wow, that's what was happening with that scuba diver that they were a little afraid of in that big shiny suit. Well, after that crazy interaction with that diver, the diver left the toy with Oswald and his brother and began to swim back up to the top of the ocean.
Whoa, today was quite the adventure,
said Oswald.
And I think we made a new friend. You know, not the shark, but not all divers are so scary after all.
Wow. That may be the end of our mystery adventure, but it's just the beginning of Oswald's unbelievable adventures that lie ahead with his brother. The end.
Great job, you listened all the way to the end. Hey friends, if you're new to the show, right now you've got to make sure that you've 1, smashed the follow button, 2, left a 5-star review, and 3, down in the show notes below, your parents can check out the links for you to get your very own Critter Protector badge in the mail. Yes, if you love critters of all shapes and sizes, then we need you on our team to help critters both in our backyards and around the world. Well, my friends, I hope you all have a super duper day. And Critter Protectors, I will see you on our next adventure. Bye! Home is a place to laugh, learn, and play, and a place where everyone should always feel safe. That's why at Kidda, we believe that protecting children from house fires is everyone's cause. This Fire Safety Month, join us in our mission to help families everywhere learn about fire safety so we can help keep children safe at home and ensure lots more laughs in the future. Learn about the importance of smoke alarms and creating your own home fire safety plan at causefораlarm.org.